Welcome, people. Today we're gonna be talking about uh children, man. Just the state of how um the children's lives are right now versus how they used to be, and based on things that are going on now, how will the future look like for children nowadays? We gonna get into another news. P dot might pop in. Just me and Silent in this bitch right now, but I am your host, Chop Tracks.
Yes, sir. Like he said, silent child in the building.
Gonna go straight into in other news. As soon as I find the damn thing that is in other news. There you go.
In other news,
What you got, Silent?
I got two things, but I don't know if you could I don't know if you could get in the Blunt Talk YouTube on the Blunt Talk YouTube though. Can you get on that bit?
Yeah, I could get on there. That was the videos you was waiting to load.
No, I got shit loaded already. This shit just big as fuck, so I just set it on there just in case. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying.
Let me see.
I can hit them with this one right quick though while you get that one together. I can hit them with something. Yeah, you want me to do that?
Yeah, you could do that.
Oh, yeah, it's good, people. Yeah, I want to just hit them with a little something. Just happened to shit today, I think yesterday, in between today and yesterday. Looked like it. Yeah, and the people went ramshack some shit. Now they arrested this little couple. You know what I'm saying? Some of these new kids. We gonna get into that later, but just some shit I ran across. I said, yeah, we gotta discuss this. So check it out.
County, we continue to learn new details about the suspect accused of stabbing a pregnant woman 14 times earlier this week over a pizza delivery tip.
Brianna Avello remains behind bars tonight for that stabbing. Juana Munoz spoke with the manager of the pizza place in Kissimmee who helped authorities identify the suspect.
Well, the manager here at Marco's Pizza in Kissimmee was the one who helped identify Brianna Alvello for deputies and detectives. Now, he says he didn't want to go on camera, but he says he was the one who hired her and he did a thorough background check and there was nothing about her that would have raised any red flags. Arrest records say Brianna Alvello delivered pizza at the Riviera Motel in Kissimmee. That's where the victim, Melinda Irizarry, her boyfriend Bobby, and Irizarry's 5-year-old daughter were staying to celebrate a birthday. The cost for the pizza was about $33. Investigators say Irizarry handed Alvello a $50 bill, asked for change, but was denied. Irizarry then tried looking for smaller bills and ended up giving Alvello a $2 tip. The affidavit says about 30 minutes later, Alvello returned with a man who had a gun. Surveillance video shows Alvello driving the same red Toyota Camry she used to deliver the pizza, in the same black clothing she wore to work that day. Bobby says he was taking a shower when he heard someone banging on the door. Irizarry says a tall Hispanic man wearing all black along with Alvello rushed into their motel room. The man held the 3 victims at gunpoint and ordered Bobby into the bathroom. The report says Alvello began rummaging through Irizarry's belongings and emptied her purse. It goes on to say Irizarry turned to shield her daughter, and that's when Alvello attacked her, stabbing her 14 times. After being admitted to the hospital, Irizarry learned she was pregnant. Alvelo is facing charges of attempted murder with a weapon, home invasion, kidnapping, and aggravated assault. Well, Brianna Alvelo remains behind bars tonight here in Osceola County. The male suspect that was with her is also still out on the loose this evening. If you know anything about this case, you're asked to
Behind the tip.
Man.
People see where the fuck the tip was at.
Man, you came back though? So it happened early on that week, as they said, and they finally caught up with her to arrest her ass. Like I said, the other night and shit. So Brown's still dipping somewhere. He out there, still running. And man, 14 times, bro. She was mad as a motherfucker, dog.
Man, that shit just crazy.
The girl found out she was pregnant when she went to the hospital, so I don't think at first I don't think the girl even knew she was, with child. I think that charge came later with her. Well, I don't say I think. That's what they said. It's like she found that out once, they had to take care of that. So, and they ain't really say exactly where she got stabbed, which makes it even more worse. Because you automatically assuming that she probably, caught it in the stomach or whatever. But still, 14 times, yeah, you was
big mad.
Going through something, I don't know, what connection you got with that girl. Or, you came back, for her to come back, it was crazy, I just was thinking about that shit.
All right, hold on. I think I got the YouTube. Yeah, if you came, but that's premeditated, and the dude he going straight to fucking jail anyway. But see shit like that. That's
they
why.
Find his ass, huh?
Well, they gonna find him. They gonna find him because why? I think they gonna find him, but I can't see him not finding him. That's some dumb ass shit. Like to even go on that mission like that, to get that phone call and be like, yeah, all right. I'm about to get in the car and come do that. Like, that's stupid. For him, damn, let me find out the password.
I guess she thought she got the 50. She thought because the lady had the 50, she probably had more money or something. Like, I don't know.
Man, it don't matter how much money that lady had. You was not supposed to, like, what the fuck? I just don't get it. I don't get it.
Like, that's what I'm saying. There's so many emotion and all kind of shit going in through that with that shit. She usually deliver pieces to that area and shit. Like, it ain't like it's something that was, out of the ordinary for the girl to even be delivering pieces in that area and shit. And she was a big burrito, yeah. She was
right.
She wasn't no little chick.
She wasn't no little chick.
She yanking, she's shanking motherfuckers and everything out there, man. I don't know what the fuck she was into, but she was mad as a motherfucker about them $2. That shit crazy.
She probably needed it. Told somebody she was gonna give them to him. Oh, look, come on, I ain't got time for all this.
Yeah, that bitch tripping. I ain't worried about it, son, cause that bitch kind of lengthy anyway.
Oh, there you go.
Whatever you got.
I think I do. Yes, it's me. All right, I'm not trying to do all that. All I want to do is get on YouTube, man. I forgot we changed the password. Well, I changed the password. Can we get in the motherfucker? All right. Which one it is?
It's in my silent clips. It's the one with the pastor.
That even brought me here first. The Nubian ones?
No, it's the one with the it should say pastor. It's probably the last or the first. Cause I just
The
put it in there.
evil principle doesn't realize.
Yeah, I said pastor, my fault, round principle. My bad. I'm tripping. I'm thinking of what you said, but I'm saying I'm hearing myself say the wrong shit.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, it's the principle. This motherfucker.
Mm.
I just want y'all to, we could let it roll. Or Chop, you could, whenever you want to say something about anything, you free to pause it whenever you want to. But for the most part, we could kind of let it roll. Just keep our faces up here. I just wanted to point out a couple of things before it starts. This is a Christian church. I'm not Christian church. This is like a Christian type school. I don't know how far the church is, but it seems like it's kind of
Fuck the pastor.
close.
Fuck the pastor.
And it's all kind of stuff going on with because I think that's why I said pastor too.
That's why you said church.
No, it is.
That's what I said, because it is
like
a church.
It's a Christian church, but they got a school like too.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They got a Christian school.
You know the pastor to be in charge of the church, not no fucking principal. Yeah,
he the principal, but I don't know how much of him being a pastor. But he probably is, dude. Chap. I don't know. I forgot. But,
he might be the pastor too.
But it's in all them areas that I'm saying. God damn it, all of it's just
it's a P, nigga.
All of bullshit. And they got a lot of them included in this that I want people to pay attention to, of how they looking at the situation versus what's really going on. And this man is being accused of one of the most fucked up things that you could be accused of as a grown ass man in my book. And they have grown ass women in here kind of helping up for this shit through sympathy, emotions, and just being motherly and on that type of time, but not realizing the severity of what they're going along with. And you're gonna see them kind of help up for some shit. So just go ahead, Chuck. Yeah, you can just play. So I just wanted to point that out. Just pay attention to some of those things.
Yes, they have a video of it. That's the executive principal right now.
We have a video of it, but the person who can put it up is on their way in maybe about 30 minutes before they can get here.
Are you the one that called 911?
She called 911. She's our pastor.
I'm the founder.
She's the founder of the school.
Destiny Leadership Academy is a Christian school started by Lily Tuggerson, known as Apostle T to her congregants at Immerse, the Pentecostal church nearby. It's clear immediately that the line between school employees and church followers is somewhat blurry.
We haven't talked to the parent.
The parent doesn't know?
I don't know.
We are not sure. She hasn't called us.
But we haven't talked to him.
When did you find out about this?
I found out about it about 6 or 7 o'clock this evening. The teacher called me.
And
haven't talked to the parents yet,
church and told me about it.
Something happened to your child. They ain't talked to you yet.
Neither the child nor the principal himself are still on campus, leaving the police with only names and descriptions at this point.
His name is Donnie Prophet.
His last name's Prophet?
Yes. He would do something like that.
How old is the kid?
I think he's like in the 5th grade.
Do you know where it took place at?
Dr. Wyman. She knows.
Is this a school?
Yes,
Oh,
this is school. I didn't talk to Brother Prophet about it. I mean, he's a member of our church too.
mhm.
So I didn't talk to him, and I didn't call the parent yet.
It'll be some time before the school secretary arrives with the surveillance video. But Dr. Vi, Destiny's executive principal, has already seen the footage, and even her description of it sounds appalling.
And in that video, what did you see?
I saw the principal in severe physical confrontation with the student.
And what physical did you see?
I saw him throw the kid on the floor at one point.
And what do you mean by throw? Did he pick him up? Did he push him?
I saw slinging,
He slinged him like that.
yes, and then at one point he was on top of the kid.
As horrifying as these details sound, the deputy seems to wonder if something precipitated the confrontation.
Did the kid do anything to invoke this, to lead up to this? Did the kid strike him? Did they have problems in the past?
They've had problems in the past.
They've had problems in the past.
They've been the best
All
friends.
right,
Yeah,
all
all
right,
of they
all right.
claim
I
they
need to
did,
pause.
but they
I
didn't
need to
reach the
pause.
parents
I need
yet.
to
So
pause now. I'm
they
sorry.
haven't been reaching out at all.
So
So
you
after this, they just been sitting in there waiting on the police. Yeah. So
So
they
they
haven't
ain't
talked to
called
the police, but
nobody.
they claim they called the
So they
people.
basically called the police first before the parents could get there and fuck something up.
Exactly. Yeah, before
Because, I
anything
mean, that's
else,
right.
it was
That's,
like,
you
well,
know,
yeah, we
that's
called
the only
them,
logical
but
reason
we couldn't
I could
reach
see for
nobody.
you,
But the
you
boy
know.
home though, and the principal gone. So from there, y'all
So
go
the
ahead. My
boy
bad.
not at the school, he at the house.
Correct. He's
Oh
not
yeah.
there
My
at
son
this
would have
point,
told me what happened
and
by
the
now.
principal is not there at this point.
Oh yeah, he know not to be there because he know I'm coming. Well, whoever coming. That's crazy. But it looked like they gonna show the incident, so let's just keep going.
I think so.
Okay.
And it's not,
But what led, that's what I'm trying to figure out. What did he was just in anger rage, so he took it out on the kid?
my understanding is that he called the kids in
Mhm.
because they're the leaders
Mhm.
and said that in order for you to graduate, you got to write a 5-page essay.
Mhm.
I think he said he was not going to do it. He didn't understand why they would have to do that. And so the kid is in the video. He put his head down on the desk.
Mhm.
And so from that point, I think the principal was trying to make the kid do what he said.
As the deputies step out to discuss the case, one of them gets the first inkling that something is off, a feeling that will only grow in the coming hours.
Well, this sounds like an aggravated child abuse
This
arrest.
sounds like a headlines case. Principal of Destiny Leadership Academy arrested for aggravated child abuse. This happened like 2 o'clock this afternoon. The kid went home. She told me he's lumped up pretty bad. The parent didn't see this.
That's
Parent didn't see the
what I'm
marks
saying.
on this kid's face. That's a little weird. And then they waited
Here we go,
to
y'all.
the secretary and the teacher waited till 30 minutes ago to finally tell them about. Oh yeah, by the way, you should know about this.
The deputies run Dante Prophet's name through their system, but this standard scan returns a shocking result.
Can you imagine he's a suspect?
Another case?
He just got arrested last year.
For what? Battery?
He got arrested on a warrant last year.
He got arrested on a warrant and he's put charges. Private school.
He got arrested for a probation violation, felony 1 count, attempt to commit interfering with child custody.
As stunning as this revelation is, the deputy soon realizes that he hasn't seen the worst of it.
Lewd and lascivious molestation.
You're joking.
Swear.
10-15?
Yeah. I bet they don't know that. I can't wait to tell them.
As eager as the police are to share these details with the school's administrators, the
They just
reaction they
peeling
get
one
is
piece of
nearly
the
as
onion,
surprising
people.
as the news itself.
Question. Do you guys do screening before you do a hiring process?
We do. Yes, we do.
You do?
Yes.
Well, I just looked up Dante and
Yes.
You heard her, huh? She
you
said they
know
do.
of the serious charges that he's against him.
He's been arrested twice on Marion County alone.
1 for molestation,
We didn't check any other
Why for
counties.
where?
child molestation.
Okay, that's the
Yes, that was
accusation.
the accusation.
Well, he got arrested for it.
Come
Yeah.
on now.
And then the other one is interference with child custody, felony.
Is what?
Interference with child custody, felony.
What is that?
Yeah, he
Look how
was-
calm he is when he
means
said that.
Yeah.
A parent or a guardian said, "Give me my kid." He said, "I'm not giving you the kid."
Yeah, he refused to give somebody's kids back. So that means he took somebody's kid, or a kid went with him somewhere to his house or something, and he refused to return the kid after the kid was put in missing. A kid that's not his.
Yeah, he's very protected.
The revelation that school officials already knew
She
about some of
said,
Dante's
pause
history
it.
is
Give
astonishing.
me a pause, just one
and the
pause.
deputy tries to
And this is what I want y'all to pay attention to: the emotions of the women right now and how they're reacting to
fucking allegation. All right, bro.
to his own, and they like, yes, I know, yeah,
Yeah,
like
that
it
was
was
allegation. Big old nothing.
like he got traffic tickets or something.
Man, shit.
That man said molest. The man said the moation, ma'am. Come on, ma'am. And y'all knew about it and y'all still hired him? Just look at the calmness of the women
Niggas
that's
can't get
driving me
jobs
right
not 'cause
now.
of
And I
weed
want people
charges.
to pay attention to this.
And they ain't
this is
serving
the attitude
weed to no children. They
that
serving weed
breeds
to
these type
adults.
of people.
They can't get jobs. Good teacher just had some coke on him. This nigga touched children, and nah, he wasn't supposed to be.
And
no
y'all
principal.
know about it and still
y'all
hired him at a Christian school, child. They got the Pentecostal down the street. They told you that in the beginning. They got the
what's up with
they
the
got the
parents? Like, why
Pentecostal
y'all
down the
don't know that
street.
yet?
He's
I be
snatching other
knowing
people.
I'm
churn.
sorry, I hate to brag like that, but my son would have called me. At least I would have knew before he even fucking my not just my son, my daughter, any one of them. They would have called something. They probably would have said, "Dad, calm down," because they knew I'd have been but fuck. Yeah, I definitely would have fucking all right, let's go. You had something else?
No, I just wanted people to just pay attention to, listen to the story, people, but pay attention to the moods and the actions that's going on in there, and listen to what Chap is saying. And does it match what he's saying, what they doing in that goddamn room?
to make them understand the potential problem they have on their hands.
I'm sure your parents don't want to find out that you got a guy, a principal at your school, that's molestation charges and interference with child
A lot of them know him though.
Okay, but that's
like personally.
Man,
Yes.
I got you. I mean, if I had a child and I found out my
See, that's why the pastor could be fucking the choir director. You see what I'm saying? That makes sense.
You hear him, huh?
That's why the pastor could fuck the choir director or the fucking deaconess, nigga. Cause these old farts, like, oh no, it's not damn.
Going right along with it. He's the man of the cloth and all this bullshit. Yeah, he cares about the kids a lot. That's what she said. Yeah, he really cares. The man said he snatched somebody. That means he snatched somebody else's kid, man, and tried to keep them away from him. She said, yeah, he cares about kids a lot. Ooh, that's powerful, Chop. That's powerful.
Of course he care about kids a lot. He molest them. Damn, dog. See, that's what I be trying to tell people. Like, shit be on the surface. Like, nigga be thinking so past a lot of shit. Like, people just be on the surface.
The sweetest little old lady in the world, Chop. You see her?
Man,
She'll speak to you, hey, baby, how you doing, and all that. But
I
she
tell her
believes this
granddaughter,
right here.
girl, that boy hit you. You better do what he said do. Nah, sit your ass down. Granny, you tripping.
Granny, you violating.
school.
Yeah.
I'd be freaking out.
Right. He knows a lot of them. He's very personable. This part I didn't know about it. So the accusation came.
And grandma
But
was
he
always dry
mentored,
snitching. They don't know.
like teenage
He knows a lot of them personally, Chop.
boys and stuff, and help them finish their high school and help them go to college.
Normal.
All of that.
The deputy's frustration is mounting, but it seems that school officials have already dealt with some of these concerns.
That's the same thing that anybody can have access to if they pull up his name, right?
Chop, at
They
this
should be able to
point,
see
you
that.
and the officer the only
But
two
some-
niggas
because
that's
the
mad.
parent or two had, had mentioned that they were still,
Sound like
because he
people mad
had
at the
done
job.
such a good job last year, they were still willing to stand behind him and let their kids come
And
back.
now look what happened.
He was not on his feds, that's what I'm gonna say.
I didn't know he took meds.
Yes, he does.
What does he take meds for?
Hyper, whatever age.
Oh, ADHD?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
ADHD, I'm not beating kids.
What you said?
I said I got ADHD and I'm not beating kids.
The deputy steps aside once again to let his superior know about his accumulating suspicions.
And the owner and the head person here all know about his problems. And they're nervous as hell right now because they realize they know if when I watch this video and it shows what they're saying to me, I'm gonna have to go arrest them. But my thing is, they're saying the kid's all welted up and stuff like that. The teacher knew about it. The teacher didn't say jack until later tonight when she was confronted about it. Yeah, so I think it was a little hush-hush job going on here because they have already admitted to me that a couple of parents have swung forward to them about, hey, what's up with this dude? We looked into him, and they're kind of like hushing him down like, oh, no, it's nothing. I think these people know that they're probably in for a lawsuit because they're acting real nervous. They're like, oh, yeah, we knew about his past, but the parents still loved him. Man. I go, okay.
The deputies know about the charges on Dante's record, but it's only when they pull up the official filing that they begin to piece together specifics about what the principal was arrested for 7 years ago.
Summer of 2017, I was staying at the Royal Kids Camp where Prophet was camp counselor. Yep. The camp allowing counselor to contact him if necessary. He said Prophet contacted him for the first time. Himself and his nephew.
EVE Online on Mac immerses you in a universe with that.
Yeah, people, it's getting crazy. It's a little more into this. Check this out, man. The man got a little history, y'all. He all over the goddamn place. His last name is Prophet too. Ain't that a bitch? So you know it says doing all kind of left ragged ass shit with them churn and all that, using the last name, then getting into the Christian church. Just put all that together, people. This ain't just no shit that just coincidences and shit.
You can read that letter?
Motherfucking slime balls. Yeah, I can read it. They definitely got slime balls out here, and they hides in these little crevices of your best places that you think you're supposed to just get this, greatest feelings from and shit. Like it's crazy, y'all. But yeah, Chap, I can read it. Which part? The one with the lines in it or the other one? Both of them?
I was just seeing if it was viewable.
Thank you. I guess it's I think you are the coolest kid. The coolest.
The coolest.
I guess I love your attitude. Once again, a kid taught me everything I need to know about life. Oh shit.
What?
That is to smile no matter what. Thank you for spreading that whiny or Willie the Pooh joy. I made memories, but I know what he's trying to say with it.
That nigga said Winnie or Willie the Pooh.
I made memories. I'm trying to be kitty like. It's weird.
Man, what the fuck?
I made memories, but I made a friend. We laughed, played, and he scrambled something out. He was about to say something like, nah, I shouldn't say that. We laughed, played, and did something, and enriched each other lives. You are special. Now you have your RFK family and me cheering you on every day. I will always have a great interest in your destiny wherever God take you. Always trust in the Lord. Yeah.
Of course. Can't leave the Lord out now. You better not leave the Lord out.
Like that. I had to say it like that.
In the Lord.
In the Lord. Always trust in the Lord. He tried to get serious after he said all that. If you
try to bring the past out. First I'm the principal, now I'm the past.
If you ever forget how awesome you are, go back and read this. I want you to know, if no one never tell you they love you, know that I love you. And I always will. This is the code God wants for all, with love.
What the fuck God got Johnny. To do with that? Why would you put that man in that shit?
It reminds me of how your boy and them was getting them children up in I think that was up in Utah and stuff. He was using that same little vernacular, like he was called by God and he called them in, and then he started doing all the other shit.
Yeah, sitting up there with his cigar in his mouth, like, I don't know nothing about that, player. I don't know. I ain't saying all that.
This is a very this is suspect right here. This is, and then they telling us the details of how old and the kid and stuff like that. So y'all could
This
see
is what I
the
be trying to tell people about being
dates and
parents,
stuff.
though. Like niggas be
Yes.
saying that shit, and niggas be like, oh well, they kids, they gonna do what they gonna do. Yeah, they gonna do what they gonna do, but you got to be in tune with your children, bro. Cause shit like this will be going on with the pastor principal, and the whole time
Rumors,
they think, cause you sending them
called
to the
grooming, though.
school, but the whole time that shit fucked up. Like, dude really trying to
getting them to
fucking
think that shit comfortable and shit. Yeah, they do that. Like, they got people out here that are getting to your child mind and have them turn against you.
I would
You know what I'm saying?
rather
And thinking
dog,
everything they saying is
the
cool.
shit might sound
Definitely.
crazy, but I would rather a nigga that used to sell drugs be a teacher than a person that touched children. That's just me. Fuck, I don't know.
I mean,
The
I can
nigga might
understand
tell
the
my
logic
child
of it.
some, he might sell them some cookies or something. Fuck, I don't know.
Man,
But
I tell
he
you
ain't
how it
about
used to
to
be in the
touch 'em,
game,
you know what
man.
I'm
You
saying?
gotta
'Cause he
stay
ain't
away
trying
from
to
that. I could
fuck
see it being more of a motivational, like you're saying, like
That'd be
more of that than
motivational or do this or I'm telling
from
you,
being on the
can't
streets
like
with
this or something, but not He ain't trying to touch the fucking children,
Well, definitely show them signs, nigga.
Oh yeah.
First
report, Dante gave letters to the
Look,
child.
niggas about to go to chemistry class and act a fool
Yeah.
on your ass. You see what
How
I'm
y'all
saying?
doing? Yeah.
Some shit like that, but no, man, just touching children.
We gonna turn a powder into a solid.
Today. That's what we doing. What's wrong with you? Get paid $60,000 a year, nigga, to show these kids how to turn hard in the sofa.
Home style remedies.
I fucking
Stuff you
play.
find every day, look.
At the end of camp, writing in part, "You know that I love you and I always will." Dante kept in touch with the child over the coming months, inviting him to his apartment to watch a movie in November 2017.
See?
A report alleged.
Now, see, wait, look, I'm gonna keep it a buck. We had teachers like that at when I was coming up that would do things like this. We had Miss Blackman, we had Mr. Taylor. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never heard no allegations about none of these people. Not saying that, it's
Possibly
good
whatever,
every
right,
time
right.
it happens type shit either. You know
Let
what
me
I'm saying?
ask you one
Saying
good
that-
question though. One great question though, Chap. Did she do it in groups of y'all, or did she take y'all one at a time to go watch movies?
Yeah, Miss Blackman was more groups. Mr. Taylor was more a one-on-one thing. But Miss Blackman was more group versus the one-on-one thing. For sure.
Yeah, Grace, you see him, man. That's what type of time he on. Grace, that's what he on. He talk. See when you see a concerned teacher, you ain't
Why the
you ain't
fuck
write them type of
my
you
thing
ain't write
is-
love letters to him before you say, yeah, you been a
That's
good,
what I'm
you
saying,
been a
like
good
with
boy
Mr.
in class.
Taylor,
You
it
can go
wasn't-
watch a movie.
it
Come on,
wasn't
come
like
to my house, come watch a movie, have popcorn and shit.
It
It
wasn't
don't
like no
usually
shit
happen
on-
like that, Chop. It's probably they probably announced it before it happened. I'm pretty sure, dog. When
I
your
think
teachers
Mr.
was doing
Taylor,
this.
I think Mr. Taylor was trying to get people to get in them fucking fraternities and shit. Go to them certain colleges and all that type of shit. When he seen people that he thought probably would fit like that type of mold, he would,
Yeah.
you know,
Like grab them under the wing type shit and try to
fucking right.
show them different things. I got you.
Yeah, but he ain't stay that long because that route with the kids at the school we was at, that ain't go. Like he was there a year, he got the fuck up out of there because it wasn't gonna work. Not at Douglas like that. But I'm just saying that to say, like, even with the band director, like with Mr. Jackson, it was like that too. But like I said, it be in groups and shit, but we'll be watching band tapes or some shit like that. But the man ain't never, trying nothing. I would never say he did nothing with nobody. I never even heard no stories of a nigga saying he tried nobody or nothing like that. So, but that era made it bad, or I would say for the teachers that did want to teach beyond the classroom, because sometimes them children be needing a teacher beyond the classroom, but there's so much red tape. But this is why there's so much red tape for the people that don't understand why, because shit like this go on. Teachers really be trying to fuck with your child.
Especially these days. That shit is on the
and this
top
could be in the
all-time high.
That make it even worse. Like
people gotta put cameras in these places now. You didn't need all that. I ain't gonna say you didn't need it, but it wasn't like that on that type of level. Like Ty's saying, you really had concerned people in these schools rather than people just looking for a job and bringing their bullshit to the job, or whatever going on in their personal life, especially with sexuality and all kind of other shit. Like all less acceptable more now, so they able to implement that shit in the schools now. Chop is fucking horrible, bro.
Like what Mr. Taylor would do was he had the curriculum that he had to follow, but he also would tell you that, look, this curriculum ain't shit. You need to be knowing this shit too. So yeah, break some shit down like Pangea or something like that they're not teaching you in the regular books. And I think that's part of the reason why they got rid of him too, because he wasn't sticking to what they wanted him to teach mode. Miss Blackman was like that too. She made sure they kept teaching Black history versus whatever they was trying to teach. It's just, you can't do that shit now. Even during the hiring process, I could tell you that as somebody that didn't apply for the jobs, they don't want you to think as a teacher. They want to give you the information, and they want you to give that information to the children. Don't defer from the information. Don't try to change the information. Don't try to teach them something different. Teach them exactly what that shit is, and that's what I don't like about teaching nowadays. Is like you don't have the freedom to just freely teach your class. You have to find that way inside the lines of how they telling you of what they want you to teach and what they don't want you to teach.
Sure, thanks.
All right, perfectly.
Is that Dante laid down behind the minor on the couch and asked him, "Do you feel that?" when there was inappropriate contact. According to the report, both the victim and Dante were clothed at the time.
Awesome. And he's not a registered sexton?
No, I think he was too young. I think it fell into Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, his age?
Yeah.
Oh.
At the time, he fell into Romeo and Juliet, which just means he doesn't have to register as a sex offender.
Under Florida's Romeo and Juliet law, offenders who meet certain criteria can avoid the official offender registry, even if they're convicted of the underlying crime. It should be noted, however, that in Dante's case, prosecutors dropped the molestation charge entirely, and the court withheld adjudication on the charge of interfering with child custody. His profit organization website credits him with having faced and overcome false charges.
So you got lucky.
Yeah, yeah.
That's different. Well, he's not getting lucky tonight. I promise you.
The surveillance video will undoubtedly be crucial to the investigation, but the deputies know they must also speak to the victim. The founder of the school calls the child's mom and passes her phone to the deputy, a decision she may soon regret.
Here, you want me to talk to her?
Yes, the phone.
The sheriff want to talk to you.
They go to parent, yo.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Hello, sir. How you doing?
Hey, do you mind bringing your son up here so we can talk to you guys? Because we're going to have to talk to him regardless.
I understand. I'm just a little taken aback right now. I'm just trying to get my bearings because I was almost asleep myself.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm supposed to wake my son up and bring him out there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yay!
Have you noticed any bruising or lumps or anything on your son's face or body or anything?
He felt like Mr. Prophet hit him with something. I said, I don't know if they was force playing. I don't know, but I'm like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean?
Well, she ain't even believe the boy.
To bring him up.
See, that's why. What the fuck the daddy?
What I'm saying? Pay attention, yo, to the women in this situation. This is crazy.
Did you call Donnie Prophet?
I wouldn't give a fuck if there was horse playing or not.
Why I call him?
Yeah, don't. Why'd you call? Did you talk to him on the phone?
No.
Don't call him back.
Don't call him.
If he calls you back, don't tell him we're here. Don't tell him he's under investigation. Don't ask him about what happened.
Do not call him.
Oh,
Please.
they didn't already sent that bird out there.
Police investigate.
Yeah, we want to get our ducks in a row before we talk to him, before he has time to put a story together in his head about what happened.
Or leave town.
Yeah.
Realizing that the school's other top official, Dr. Vi, has disappeared from view, the deputies track her down to make sure she's not also trying to reach out to Dante.
Ma'am?
Go get her. Go get V.
Oh, she called him twice, and I saw that it wasn't a missed call either. It was answer because I saw the seconds next to it.
Did you?
Yeah. She probably called him and warned him.
I took two things that I love, dancing and
Go
dogs,
get her.
and I made them into a
police officer.
What?
Come on, man. Go
Do
get
y'all
this
hear
bitch.
this?
Have you tried to call Donnie?
Talk Nola. Do y'all hear
I know.
this?
Did you? Yeah.
Did she talk to him?
No, he didn't answer.
Okay, good. Yeah, we can't have people calling him.
Pardon?
So we can't have people calling him.
You don't want people calling him?
No. He's got a history of running.
While the officer mentions about Dante's history of running, we haven't been able to confirm the basis of this statement from the records we have access to. Before police can think about tracking Dante down, however, they need the full story. The 5th grade victim arrives, giving them their first chance to hear about the incident firsthand.
So what happened today, man? What happened between you and Mr. Prophet?
The boy begins with a story that matches what Dr. Vi said earlier. He was pulled from
Come
class
around,
along
y'all.
with a
Check
few
this
other
shit
5th
out. They're
grade
gonna blur him
boys.
out, though.
Soon enough, however, the other boys were sent away and he was left alone in the room with the principal.
I didn't want to be in the room at that time. So I couldn't even excuse myself because he wouldn't even let me go through the door.
Did he ever throw you on the ground?
He did hit me on the ground.
He did hit you?
Yeah, and I don't think like about
Where did he hit you?
well, the thing that hurts the most is the side of my
Can I see your hip?
Yeah, right here. Like it's right here.
Here, show me it. You're okay.
You're outside. I got you. I'm right here. Go ahead. Right there.
Here, show me.
He wants you to see. He wants to see. It was like a line, a big line bump. And she was like, it looked like you got hit hard. I'm like, oh, that's why Mr. Prophet hit me with that computer cord thing.
Yeah.
The child's mother says that she first heard something about the altercation during a doctor's appointment this afternoon.
He told the doctor, like, what do you do about all over body pain?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
You know, he goes, well, you know, just all over body pain, like really it hurts here. And
It hurt his hips?
Yeah, he said
Did
it
he
hurts
tell?
here.
Did he told the doctor that?
He told the doctor on the television. He said.
Oh, it was a television.
Yeah, it was a television. She was like, I said, well, maybe it's growing pains, you know, because he's getting tall.
Do you need anything else to tell us, buddy? Did he touch you?
Listen to me. Watch me. Look at mama. You are safe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm gonna make sure of that, Bubba. I promise you
You are
that.
safe. And I will protect you with everything. If there's something you need to say, you need to say it. We will take it and we will do what we have to do to make sure everything is right. Okay? Did Mr. Prophet touch you in any way that is not appropriate?
Oh my God.
Sure.
What did or didn't happen today will soon be clear because the secretary finally arrives with her computer. And it won't be long before the police realize that this incident was far worse than the descriptions made it sound.
Is the video on your
Here come the tape, y'all. Secretary got the tape. It's in, chat.
No, you just see it. You know what you need.
No, you need to.
The video begins with Dante sitting across from the boy, who has his head down on the desk. The principal gets up and walks over to the boy and begins prodding him, perhaps in an attempt to get his attention. But it isn't long before these antagonizing taunts spiral into something much more chaotic, and the situation soon escalates from chair wrestling into a full-fledged struggle for control. The child is clearly desperate to escape the principal's grasp, but Dante is equally determined to keep the boy under his power. In an almost unbelievable scene, Dante wrestles the boy to the floor and straddles him. But even after getting the boy under his control, Dante continues to behave in a way that alarms the deputy.
Why is he petting him like that?
Why is he what?
Oh,
Petting him like
He's rubbing his lower back and head. Makes sense for his other charges. Chokehold. Broke out of the chokehold. He's trying to get him a chokehold.
You should probably watch this.
Sorry.
I said you probably should watch this.
Yes, you should.
See what kind of guy you got working around the kids.
Remarkably, the altercation is interrupted several times over the course of the video.
You have to see where he himself is being aggressive. The kid didn't have a chance. He's wrestling. Man.
Or text me your notes with her info.
No, who's this kid?
That's one of her kids. And where did she go in for?
No idea.
Did she say
I don't even know.
He probably told her to go on.
At one point, the boy sees an opportunity to escape that he can't pass up, leading to one of the video's most shocking moments.
Look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh, there it is. He tried to leave and just threw him on the ground.
Back that up a moment.
I mean, it's
Back that up a moment.
false imprisonment.
But although the visuals from the video are hard to watch, they aren't compelling for everyone in the room.
So you don't think he was playing with me?
Play?
Look.
Oh, no, ma'am.
What?
He's going to jail tonight.
It was over now.
At times, Dante's movements are slow and methodical, and the camera catches it when he slings a computer cord of some kind at the boy several times. The child later said that it was this
That's one
cord
of
that
them
caused a
power
visible
cords.
mark on his face.
I think we got it.
Tonight,
But for as
ma'am.
much as the deputies have already
Left him with
seen,
it.
the video doesn't end there, and the horror of the ongoing bullying leaves the women nearly
What you mean
speechless.
plain? Like what you mean plain?
It's definitely spirit right there.
They showing her the video too.
Yes.
No reality.
Yes.
Right
None.
now. No reality.
What is he doing with that watch?
None.
He has snapped.
None.
He has snapped.
Totally.
Look at him trying to get away.
That's all he wanted was to get away.
That's when he just hit him in the face, or he just smacked him in the face.
With his hand?
Hmm?
No.
At times, the confrontation devolves into intense
Yeah.
physical conflict, and Dante is the relentless aggressor.
Starts trying to twist his ankle. Sitting on him.
That he need him.
You just need him.
This went on for a minute, y'all.
He need
Yes.
him.
Look at this.
Oh my word.
Well, just listen. I know you
Had him
can't
on
really
his
see too
leg
much,
and
but
he needed him. Oh, because there was a point where I tried to walk in and I couldn't get in.
Oh, he locked you from coming in?
It's because he was sitting in front of the door.
Yeah. Yes, instead.
But even with the
There you
women
go,
clearly
PK.
horrified by what unfolded today at their school, the deputy remains suspicious of Destiny's founder.
I don't know what she's trying to hide,
No,
but she seems like she has something going on with Donnie about
but
the.
well, 'cause she's his pastor, you know.
Well, Donnie don't got a good
Yeah, it
pass.
is.
I'll tell you that much.
so
And he shouldn't be around kids.
I think she's in disbelief because
Yeah,
honestly,
I think that's what it is.
she called you guys before she seen the
I got
video.
you. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Knowing his past, I'm not shocked.
Okay, yeah.
And he shouldn't be around kids at all
Yeah.
because he's got a nasty little past.
I hear her now. She was talking about how upsetting it is because in her eyes, he's an upstanding person.
Yeah, I disagree. But
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she does too. Now,
All told, the video of the altercation goes on for more than 53 minutes, a shocking length of time for any violent encounter, much less one between a principal and a student. Making matters worse, the school secretary says that he's the last kid anyone would expect
53
trouble from.
minutes.
he's super intelligent, probably the smartest kid.
Probably smarter than me.
Gonna get the principal award.
what's up?
Very respectful, very mannerable.
As for the other
See
deputy,
that?
he lets the school's administrators know that he's seen enough.
I don't know what you guys are gonna do in-house wise, but I'm gonna go find him and I'm taking him to jail for aggravated child abuse.
Check
It's
this
a
out, y'all.
second-degree felony in the state, and you won't get a bond.
So what you mean? You don't know what we gonna do?
No,
It's not gonna-
no. I'm saying I don't know what you guys are doing in-house wise, firing them, get rid of them, whatever you guys are doing. I'm saying on my end, I'm taking him to jail tonight.
Oh, he's not. It's no way that he can be here.
Yeah, no, I agree.
No, yeah, we got to think about that.
Of course, the main obstacle now will be finding Dante Prophet, challenge he'll have to face without the help of Destiny's founder.
Anybody know where he lives? Pastor, do you know where he lives?
No, I don't get in people's personal.
Okay.
The deputy knows that he may still have a long night ahead of him, but he takes the time to check with one last person before he leaves.
Is there anything else you need to tell me, Bubba?
No, sir.
No.
Around school too. You don't know. Look,
I'm gonna do my best to get him. Okay.
Okay.
You take care of this. Okay. You're a good kid, man. You're a strong kid. All right. Remember, look at me. You did nothing wrong.
Look, I'm glad somebody told the kid.
This
his mom and them trying to make the boy
If you wanna
sound like
drop
he fucking
this-
crazy.
man,
or something.
trying to make him feel bad and everything.
The
That's why he
deputy doesn't
barely
have
telling
a
him
beat on
something, bro.
Dante's exact location, but he does have a phone number. Unfortunately, Dante is extremely reluctant to meet in person.
Here we go,
Hey,
y'all.
where you
About to
at,
see
buddy?
if we
We
can
gotta
get in
talk.
touch with Dante.
We have to talk.
Yes, sir.
What do you have to talk about?
Well, we could talk about that in person.
No, let's
You
just
think,
talk
nigga?
now.
Do you have an incident with another child today at school?
Like, what type of incident?
Did you?
Oh, he don't
That's
know
what I'm
that.
asking, sir. I mean, I'm not trying to ask you
don't
pointing
take,
directed
sir.
questions here. I mean, did you have an incident with a student today at Destiny?
I did not.
Okay. Well, where are you at now? So I gotta talk to you, Bubba.
You don't have to.
We all saw the footage,
contact
people.
my lawyer.
Having failed to convince Dante to meet voluntarily, the cops head out to the address they have on file for him.
How you doing? Is there a Dante Prophet here?
No, sir.
Where's he at?
We haven't seen him.
We haven't seen him?
No, sir.
So he's not here at all?
No, he hasn't been staying here. What?
Yeah, he did some not good things today, and he's running from us, so. All right, well, I appreciate it.
No, sir.
Thank you.
But if Dante's on the run, it doesn't last. He finally agrees to meet with the deputies at Immerse Church, only a few hundred yards away from Destiny Leadership Academy.
You better. They're gonna
The
add another
deputy
charge to
begins
your
by
ass.
reading him his Miranda rights before
Get your goof
Dante
ass
launches
outta here.
into his story, which starts with some unsettling comments supposedly made by the student. Claims that are Dante's alone and haven't been independently verified.
She wanted to hurt himself, hurt me, you know.
Who's making statements?
Yeah, and hurt me, hurt himself.
Why would you say something like that?
Hurt the school, because lately he's been kind of having some hard times.
Okay.
For him lately.
What do you mean by hurt the school?
Says occasionally crazy statements. So you know,
Okay.
and you know, he have that he want to shoot up the school. He want to blow up the school. I don't think he's gonna actually do it.
Okay, but those are statements he made to you today?
Yeah, he said he was
Man,
gonna
this nigga a bitch,
run out
man.
the room. And one time I had to grab him and stop him from running out of the
Please
gate.
didn't you
Grab
punk
him.
bitch? Stop lying.
You saw his finger? Yeah,
Were
come
you trying to prevent him from running out?
Oh,
You bullshit.
What did you do? How did you try to prevent him?
I
what?
What, bitch?
grabbed him. He was a force.
Okay.
He after that he did spit on me, but
He spit on you?
Where did he spit on you at?
in my face.
Oh, okay. By grab him. What do you mean you grabbed him?
We watched the video, people.
Man, son.
We heard him talk about
I
it
grabbed him. I tried to.
Like you grabbed his arm, his leg, his
for
hand.
48 minutes, for 58
I
minutes.
did all of it
Okay.
to restrain him. To
You were
keep him
trying to
safe.
restrain him?
Crazy that you
I want to keep him safe.
about for
The
another
deputy,
dude.
who has
I
seen
got
more than
another
he's letting
big
on,
dude.
doesn't seem to appear convinced of this defense.
So you're telling me this, and I've talked to everybody else at school there today.
Yeah.
He's
Everybody.
wild
And they all told me the same story about him. Very smart, very intellectual.
Very smart, very intellectual.
With a straight face.
Not one of them ever mentioned to me ever about him ever making statements before. I did. They all denied
He
it.
getting
They all said
aggravated,
that
not
he's
that. I
never,
would've been
because those are the type
choked
of
down his
questions I
head.
ask. I say, hey, is he a misbehaved kid? Does he misbehave at all?
In general.
Does he cause problems? They said no.
If Dante still feels that he may have a chance to talk his way out of this dilemma, the deputy soon closes the door on that possibility.
So I don't know if you know this or not, but there's a security camera in that room.
There is.
Yeah, it caught everything on camera.
There is. He ain't know, Chuck.
Everything. Especially when he had his head
Gotcha,
down. You
bitch.
came up and started grabbing him on the legs and poking him and grabbing him in the chest. When he wasn't talking at all, his head was just down and you approached him. So why'd you do that?
Okay. At the time when I'm not hurting him, I'm trying to get his attention. He said he was going to hurt me.
But you're touching
we
him.
watched the video,
I'm
round.
not
We
hurting him at that
watched
time.
But you're touching
You
him.
watched the video,
I wanna get his
dickhead.
attention.
Okay, but are you allowed to touch somebody without their permission?
You allowed to whap
No.
him with a
If I'm not
charger,
hitting
with
him, I
a
don't think-
computer charger in their face?
With that said, there's only one last thing to do.
Turn around for me. Bring it back.
Turn around for me. Get his look, Chuck. Turn around for me.
I don't believe that you're trying to stop him for the hour and 15 minutes that the video was recorded. Okay.
An hour and 15
By you
minutes.
hitting him
Holmes,
in the
it was
head with the
recorded.
welt on the side of his head from hitting him with the cable from the computer.
I did not.
You need him. You didn't need him. I didn't say in his head.
You straddled
What
him,
about when you got
rubbing them up, rubbing them down.
Chokehold? None of that.
Chokehold.
You don't have your dang court, sir. I just want to let you know that is some of the best
fucking cuffs.
surveillance video footage I've ever seen in my
If I
life.
cage your bitch ass.
You're probably fired too from your job, by the way.
Yeah.
The deputy's prediction turned out to be correct. Destiny Leadership Academy told the media that weekend they had terminated Dante.
I wish there was sound in that video, but hey, if I saw the video, I feel the same way.
Dante Prophet was charged with 1 felony count
He
of
is,
cruelty toward a child and 1 count of
The
false
man, the
imprisonment,
myth, the legend.
the latter of which was later dropped by prosecutors.
It was a tough day.
Dante Prophet pled not guilty to the felony charge. Jury selection for his trial is scheduled to begin in February 2025. Iwu also reached out to the school and the school district, but they did not respond.
So I'll definitely be keeping y'all updated on that. They say in February.
Look at this. Come on,
So
7X.
yeah, that's what I had for my other news, child.
Man, that shit retarded.
Crazy story, huh? Was even more crazy the people in that motherfucker, dog. That was
Man, that
weird
shit's
to me,
sick.
y'all. That's
Them
why I wanted to
old
really show
women.
y'all, because I know a lot of those situations happen, you know, and it just be them situations. You hear them all the time, but the layers that was added on to that situation was fucking crazy to me. I mean, the way the women was so nonchalant about it, from the principal to the executive principal to the pastor, is, I mean, even to the mama. You know, it was a little intimidating for Lil Ron, even with them saying, "Hey, you know, you safe around me now." It still was kind of intimidating Lil Ron. That's why he didn't even say half of the stuff. He didn't even want to say that he was hurt because of how they was responding to it. So, you know, helping up for that type of behavior is yeah, is a no-go in my book. And
it's definitely a
you
certain
definitely
nervousness
would
as
get
a child that you have
definitely would get
when
a
you
tongue
talking to
lashing
police and
if
shit.
nothing don't get violent, because I think all of them was out of pocket, to be honest with you, Chop. Like, that's
we taught
crazy.
not to talk to them bitches. You know what I'm saying? Mama probably, we don't know what mama told that boy on the way. You know what I'm saying? The whole
Exactly.
story probably changed right there in front of the police. Because in the car, she probably was saying, "You better not fucking tell them people nothing." I don't know.
Kind of shit, bro. Yeah, bro. So, like Chop said earlier, man, we gonna you know, we gonna definitely have to start paying more attention to not only the good things our kids do, excuse me, cursing, our children do, but the, you know, the good things, and, you know, their habits and their behaviors. You know, when does it change? When it don't? You know, what's going on with it? Even if they don't want to tell you, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of be a little more interested in the situation, because yeah, man, you got people out here that's gonna help up for principals that do shit like that. And he got a record of going even further. So there's no telling what else he was gonna be doing or being able to do in any given other time that he was able to get one of them kids by themselves like that and be in that room and do what the fuck he want to do, gain control, you know, as the, you know, police put it. It's fucking insane. And I hope people you know, be more aware and more vigilant of that shit.
Don't talk in here.
The man deputies say got an 11-year-old pregnant walking out on his own bond hearing.
He's not gonna get bond anyway. He's bond denied. I cannot set bond on anything carries up to life in prison.
Investigators say Derek Kendall Burris assaulted a girl and got her pregnant at 11 years old. Detectives say she is related to an acquaintance of the suspect, and DNA proves Burris is the father of the now 12-year-old girl's baby. Investigators say the girl originally told school personnel the assault was by someone closer to her age, and eventually told them it was Burris.
Anything you want to say, sir?
No. This wasn't Burris's first run-in with the law. We checked with the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division and learned that back in 2004, he was charged with armed robbery with a deadly weapon and sentenced to 10 years in prison. But it's his charge this year that'll impact the young girl's life forever, according to Susie Cole with the Children's Advocacy Center.
It used to be that people would try to sweep abuse under the rug and pretend it didn't happen. And what we know is it doesn't go away.
She says the center is seeing record numbers of assault allegations, but blatant signs like a pregnancy are rare. So parents need to open a dialogue with their kids.
Or at least in our experience, more than 95% of children are not abused by a stranger, but by somebody they know.
She says she hopes this case is a wake-up call to the community.
Yeah, it's great, man. They was trying not to, I don't know why they was acting like that was consensual or something. What the fuck? Why is ass in jail? They trying not to say grape. No, man.
Definitely
This man
rape,
here,
son.
boy. Woo! 11, son.
11, son. Fuck is you doing?
What's going on with you,
Related
Slim?
to a
This
acquaintance,
shit.
nigga. Not family.
Related.
None of that
Yeah.
shit. This nigga is related
Just a nigga that's around that, like,
to.
oh, man. Come to find out through his DNA, he the motherfucking dad.
Son.
God damn, bro.
Shit be fucked up, son. People be fucked up. I don't trust people like that. I don't.
Look, man, you can't. Look at this shit, man. This motherfucker.
This shit crazy, and he
Brother
got the
Boy
nerve
ain't
to
got no
be
motherfucker.
upset. Like he fucking.
I'm looking at like, yeah, what happened? They got you in there for the wrong ticket or something? You ain't do it? What's going on? You the
Nah,
baby
he
daddy,
got
dog.
caught. He about to go back there and get caught some boat.
I'm about to tell you.
11, son.
Man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, boy,
But
you don't
like I said,
get
son,
no
they got sick people out here, just like Deontay or whatever the fuck his name was, Dante.
Talking about the prophet.
The prophet, the pastor, the principal.
The prophet.
And
man,
this
yeah.
nigga right here, this dude, that shit is retarded, bro. Let me see. I think I had one more. No, man.
Put their ass in jail together.
Just
Boy,
be
ain't gonna get
going
no
straight
sleep.
into. Oh, this shit is hilarious. I'm gonna use it for other news, but it's gonna go straight into. It's gonna go straight into the segment, bro. But
Yeah, I got some funny shit too for our segment. Shit crazy.
yeah, this shit's retarded, bro. This I don't get. I don't know why this little boy was even part of the shit. They should have never even let this little boy. But see, that's the problem with
I heard about this situation. Yeah.
when people, letting them fucking children do shit like they grown. You got them seeing everything.
Let me make this clear. Hey, Mob Ties, this to y'all. He told y'all they broke in a car in Nashville and took the jury. I'm sorry to tell y'all this. He melted that jury down. That's how he made the F&G handout chain. He melted that down. He still owe his jeweler money. Yes, he owed people money. He just ran off on a plug in Oklahoma for like 100 bowls. Yes, that's true.
Damn, kid.
Now research.
You see this? You see, son. Little man, Andy ass.
He said I'm a civilian. I don't know what the hell he was doing.
I don't know what they doing. I'm a civilian.
He was.
He pulled the tray. You heard me? Don't let me out.
He put on some shoes.
Let me out, don't let me out.
He put on 2 shoes. He had on Jordans. One was green, one was red. Damn.
Let me out. I can't.
You right, boy.
Like these
Them kids soak up they sponges, bro. They definitely sponges, bro. They soak
Bruh.
up everything, bro.
I'm like, man, this shit. I ain't gonna lie. This video is the video that sparked it because sparked the whole conversation. Because I'm like, these little niggas be wilding. Like they doing shit like this. He and the ass out, son. Like this shit. Wait, hold on. I'll go my music back. All right, I can hear it now.
Not chain. And let me make this clear. Hey, Mob Ties, this to y'all. He told y'all they broke in a car in Nashville and took the jewelry. I'm sorry to tell y'all this. He melted that jewelry down. That's how he made the F&G handout chain. He melted that down. He still owe his jeweler money. Yes, he owed people money. He just ran off on a plug in Oklahoma for like 100 bowls. Yes, that's true. We can do my research. Not tote guns around them. They don't supposed to have guns around them. Sugar, she be having guns. Yeah, I got on one time we was in. If you look on this video, I can't go to jail. If you go back, they got on high speed chase, and I was in a car. They didn't think about saying, "Hey, bro, let King got the car, man. It's a child, fool." Tote guns around them. They don't supposed to have guns around. He trying to do this. Cause you don't send your kids nothing, and you be beating on Sugar. You beat on Sugar, and you have Sugar over there crying whenever you go cheat on her. Let's keep it real.
Man, son,
why he sound like this? Why he sound like this dude, brother? Something. He sound like he the same age as this man. That's what's really tripping me out. And it's like they was in the gang or something. Got there, you know. This was his partner. He did dirty, basically. That's how he talking. Like
that's how he talking.
They got done dirty. This shit crazy.
Now, I don't even like finesse 2 times. Right? I don't even like the dude like that. I don't listen to his music or none of that type shit. Like on some real shit. But I would not be mad at him if he bat the fuck out the dude, son. Because, but I guess he gonna learn too. Like, you know, you can't have people around you doing stupid shit like that. You know, this I don't know. I didn't hear.
I think that's what 2 times was saying basically about it. Cause I don't know if you got that part too, but 2 times say something about it too. It nigga here, he all in a tub and shit, on some crazy shit, talking about the shit and, you know, basically saying, you know, a lot of the stuff the little dude was, you know, trying to be into. He was kind of trying to change his image and shit, basically. But I'm looking at it like this: like you came in, you met him like that, and then you brought him with you, still doing the shit too. Whoa, what's good? What's good? Still doing the shit with you, so it was like you did kind of you profited off a lot of that, a lot of the stuff that y'all started together.
Yeah, that's
you
what
know,
I'm
with
saying.
him shooting craps and all that type of stuff. Like,
Son,
really
who
did
thought
have around
this
the
man
thing. You
could
said
be
he
like
wasn't doing that around you. No, they got a video out there when this shit first started. I remember you shooting craps in front of Lil Round and all that. So you can't say what you wasn't doing.
Doing all
So
that type of shit.
you kind of asked for a lot of this stuff Lil King doing too,
Yeah.
bro. That's a little kid, bro. Excuse me.
At the end of the
It's a
day,
child, bro. He at the end of the day, yeah, he a little sponge, bro. He
Mama
only gonna
probably
be
raising
influenced
them and shit.
by
They probably, you know,
man. His
ain't
mama
daddy
into some
raising
shit.
them,
The
'cause
mama
nigga would've-
went
if
to
he was
jail for
praying on
stabbing
him, the nigga daddy would have just
the grandma,
finesse
chap,
2
you heard?
times, right? Huh?
The mama went to jail for stabbing on the grandma, and I don't think she stabbed her, fought or something over some money or something. She in jail. She actually 2 times from is, you know, Lil Round daddy. He was in jail. I don't know if he's still in there, but yeah, bro. Little dude ain't really got nobody. Got his, you know, the grandma. You know, she a grandma. You know what I'm saying, bro?
We gotta look at it.
It's
The
a lot
biggest
of
thing I want to
stuff.
see, the biggest thing I want to see while I got the time to see this, is children are being exposed to way too much
Then you
that
got
they shouldn't be being
mad. You
exposed.
took the chain.
You heard me?
No, go ahead.
I was saying the biggest thing that we need to look at is right now, the generation that's coming is being exposed to way too much that they shouldn't be being exposed to, and it all falls back to the parents not being responsible. Like when you dating irresponsibly, you love that bad boy shit, that's what you gonna get. And look what you exposing your children to. So now look what little man thinking about when he grow up. Is he gonna grow up with the mindset to say, I'm gonna try to get out of this shit, or he gonna get, because like right now, basically you snitching on everybody and anybody. You don't know that shit's supposed to be some shit that's supposed to be kept on the low. You just exposing just for what? What you talking about? You see what I'm saying? Who are you telling this to? Because eventually that shit gonna lead to everybody, including you, getting killed. Because you know too much. That's all I had to do right quick, you know what I'm saying? Because he being exposed to too much, but these little children need to be left where little children belong.
When I went out with Bagnum, you told me stop going to the locker room with Bagnum. You was hating on Bagnum. Then when I tried to go in the locker room with Fatnum to see my little nigga Buckley, shout out to Buckley forever, my brother, we locked in. You was hating on Bagnum, like, hey man, stop going in there with them niggas. And I think y'all remember I went out with Bag at a Houston show, and he was like, why is you going out with Bag? Like, who you is, you breaking, and you want to go be with them niggas? Like, that's the time that he trying to do this, because you don't send your kids nothing.
Like, why are you, I don't know, little dude, all I'm going to say is, I would have been there with my son.
It's not how you do it, LaRon. That's what I'm feeling. It's not how you do it, LaRon.
You ain't supposed to be doing that shit like that, brother. You gotta.
If you want to protect, but you a kid, you don't understand life at all, and this the problem, child. You like, it's not only the parents too, because like I said, what if your parents not involved? You got foster kids and stuff that still be influenced by this same bullshit. They don't have no parents, so now what you gonna say? You see what I'm saying? You still have these outside influences and society and the areas, the community, all that shit. When it thrives on shit like that, praising that type of shit, the big companies selling that type of shit to your children and shit, they're gonna get influenced by it. They're gonna wanna be a part of, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's just human nature. So when you look at it from that perspective, you could tell it's a deeper thing that's going on with this shit too. It's being pushed too hard, child. Even if this, let's say if this not even real, like you just setting this up for 2-time to really get some shine in King and I'm gonna get some little shine or whatever, because all publicity is good publicity in that world, right? So let's just see if it's like on that situation. They still perpetuating these bad behaviors and bad habits that we have in our community and what we call a culture, and it's fucking sad. It shouldn't be a part of the culture. They shouldn't be. You shouldn't be I ain't gonna say praising, but you shouldn't be trying to influence, I'm gonna say, these kids to be a part of that, even though you saying that you coming out of it. It's confusing to them. They don't understand that when you still doing the same behaviors and you still carrying on that same type of vibe as if you were still out in the streets rapping about it, talking about promiscuous sex with women and stuff like that. Like, what you think the little dude gonna talk about? What you think the little dude gonna say? What you think is gonna be the motive when that's his fucking atmosphere? You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of factors to it. Parents is a big part, but like I said, there's other factors.
One thing we can see, dude, to be true, the adults back in the G was not letting the children be around shit like that. It wasn't like it is.
More people was concerned about children being around there, because I'm gonna say this: you still snuck out and shit, but somebody had to say, "Ain't you? What you call them, boy? You better get your ass from around here." That type of shit. Ain't nobody telling you get your ass from around there no more, chop. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If anything, they got a pedophile waiting on your ass saying, "Come on in." I think that's a part of it too. Like, it's bro. That's why I say I absolutely agree with it. I think it's just a lot of parts to it, though. I don't think it's just one factor, because if the shit wasn't, if we didn't make it popular, you know what I'm saying? If we didn't feed into it, then it would look weird for them just to be showing us this shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, what if we was all on some conscious shit and we thought on another level and guns, drugs, and just being ignorant shit wasn't really that entertaining to us? Like, what if that was some trash shit?
Right.
and you still saw them just promoting that shit on TV, everybody gonna be like, man, what the fuck they doing? Why they? You see what I'm saying? It would be a problem then, but because people are into this shit, Chop, it makes it even worse to me, though. And it's gonna get worse, bro, because you know the technology is getting better and better, faster and faster. You know, even these little kids coming out, they learning more and more stuff.
We're going straight into the technology, man.
Let's
Straight
get it.
into it. Pregnant teen sending random boys nudes. Now this is, I ain't got no band in. But y'all, this is what we talking about. Children today. You know, this would have not even been able to happen because a nigga would have had to get the Polaroid camera, take the picture, go get the shit printed.
Yeah, you gotta wind that bitch. You gotta.
It would have took
the
like a
film
week
in,
unless you had
and flick it and wind the back.
The caption wave, you hear me?
Yeah, you had to go get them bitches from Walgreens too.
Yeah,
All them pictures, everybody done saw all your pictures.
Yeah, so if you ain't had a real Polaroid that was printing the fucking picture right then and there.
Yeah, if you ain't had that flash joint, yeah, you had to go to the goddamn Walgreens, nigga.
You got to go to Walgreens.
Or the Kodak shop. They used to have picture shops, yo. With little shops where you just get your pictures from.
Mighty, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go get that shit developed or whatever. That's what we would have had to do. The children before. Fuck, the children tomorrow, I don't know what the fuck they gonna wind up doing.
They gonna have holograms in that motherfucker.
Man, son, they already talking about the hologram shit. They said just at the phone
Hologram
down.
freaky.
You can catch the whole room and shit like so. I don't know, bro, but
Bro, they don't have no kind of restrictions on none of this shit, bro. These children get to see a lot of shit they not supposed to, shit that's supposed to not be for them. They sneaking it into the children. You heard about the shit what happened with Mattel and the Wicked dolls?
Oh yeah,
the little Wicked shit. They had the little
on the Blunt Talk page and to my page.
Supposed to be a site where they could go look up more toys and all that for the Wicked joint. It's a goddamn porn site.
Yep.
So what you see what I'm saying? Like those type of things. Who you can't look at a parent when you see what I'm saying, Chop? Like you, like it's a bigger thing going on that's fucking with these children, bro. And it's getting out of hand.
In the children's shit. Because they didn't shut down all the rest of y'all porn sites with all that child trafficking and shit y'all was doing on them porn sites. They ain't saying that's the reason why you can't get on them things, but I can guarantee you it was a lot of underage girls that used to be on them porn sites that they couldn't have them videos up there, and there's probably so many videos them bitches had, they had to just shut the whole site down.
Crazy.
But
they look, check them apps though. You right though, Chop. Parents, y'all check them apps, man. Make sure those apps have the appropriate restrictions on that for your children, and they got this little site that tells you that, you know, about these different sites. So go look that up before you let them get on them sites. They'll tell you if, you know, they have them type of restrictions, even if you put parental advisory on it. Yes, you heard me right. Even if you put parental advisory, some of these regular apps, they still push that shit through the algorithm knowing it's a goddamn child, okay? And it's a lot of suggestive dancing. They hide it under that shit. Dressing up, makeup tutorials and stuff like that. These girls be half naked, legs open, yoga poses and all that shit. Supposed to be parental advisory, but y'all know what I'm talking about if y'all watch any of that shit. These hoes wear the spandex and they get to all these kind of little positions and all kind of shit. Even with the makeup joints, they sit there with their titties out or whatever. So this stuff is still reaching y'all children. So yeah, definitely check them apps.
Who makes you do that? So we're gonna blame him?
I mean, yeah, I didn't do it because I wanted to.
Do you understand the ramifications of what you've done? And now the principal, the school is involved. Do you know that you can get a felony? On top of that, you pregnant? You don't know who the baby daddy is? Like, you just keep adding to the list.
The nonchalant in her face.
You want a felony?
I don't care.
No, I didn't know about that.
Of course you didn't. You're a child. That is illegal. for you to be sending new pictures out? Did he send them to you? Who is the boy?
Some guy from school.
Some guy. Is he a part of the list of baby daddies we gotta swab?
No.
Okay, so this is a new one. Have you been intimate with him outside of these new pics?
No.
Is that the boy that you met at your stepmama and daddy house? Or what, your stepmama house?
At the party? Yeah.
Trinity, you just not gonna get it, are you? Every time I turn around, it's something I have to defend. Now, it's at the school. Not only are you pregnant at the school, but now the principal know what you're doing on top of that. And you think these people don't talk? So now you to talk at the school. Which is some boy.
Like I can't even think about what I would be telling my daughter. Like I wouldn't be that calm. I do think this is scripted by the calmness of the parent, because I don't know no parent that would be that calm in a situation like that. But she is pregnant, so I don't know. I still don't know. But you know another thing this show too? Black people must don't get abortions like that, because they ain't saying nothing about the girl getting an abortion. They just was gonna swab everybody till they found out who the daddy was.
Yeah, she way past abortion stage, look like too.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit crazy, son.
Ain't doing that.
That's crazy to not know who the baby
Multiple
daddy is.
dudes though, she just out there.
You just out there bad. Like,
She don't even know.
and you don't
What's
care. It's the point. Like, you don't care. You just
Yeah, her face killed me, bro. Like
the
that
feet,
shit.
son. I'm
Would
telling
have
you,
drove the
son.
fuck out of me.
Think about it, son. And I hate that. I'm not blaming Sexy Red, son. I'm not blaming her. What I'm saying is the image that she had. She just was pregnant. She was dressing sexy and all that other dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? She still was messing with niggas and
It's
shit while she
suggestive,
was
child.
pregnant.
It's still suggestive.
It's
You don't
just
have
like
to blame Red, but she went out there and she did it. So she has to take blame for that. She got to
Man,
take the good with the bad, dog.
these
Because
fucking
this is what you
children
do.
see that shit. And see, you know what?
Remember, of course.
As a parent, I have to see that, because that's just like with smoking in front of them. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the babies, if they go to making the damn smoking, put their hands up to their mouth and blow or some shit like
puffing,
that.
yeah.
It's like, man, fuck, you know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking about that as a parent that, has, made mistakes like that before. But that shit will never happen again. Like, just being around no child, period. Like, just, if you're gonna smoke, you go outside, whether if it's a cigarette or weed or whatever it is, you just don't do that around children or whatever, because when they make that little hand gesture, that shit be making me feel bad as a matter of fact. So, take them cigarette breaks outside, shit. Secondhand smoke kills any goddamn way. But at the end of the day, it's just what you do, even if you curse, anything. Children is magnets, dog. If they see you do it, they gon' do it. Like, especially like just say, damn, that's harsh. Well, I ain't gonna go that hard. But just say somebody that got a drug problem or something, they might fucking pass that shit on to their children, because their children seen them have that problem and them deal with drugs as a suppressor or something to what they're doing, or a number to what they're doing. When I say number, I mean shit like hard shit. Like, or somebody that overly, excessively drinks. Like, I'm talking about, 6-pack in the morning, 6-pack in the or if they bottle of
Like Migo
50
came out
this,
that bit with the
50 that,
24, huh?
50 this,
Migo
50
came
that.
out that store.
Shit. Oh yeah,
came
like
out that store
Migo
and
with the
fell out.
24. Fucking right. That's what I'm saying. Like, oh, don't. That's too much drink. You hear me?
shit.
But
Yeah, bro.
that
It
shit
is.
just
You're right,
crazy,
bro. I
bro.
gotta go to
Like,
something even simpler than that, bro. Remember when we used to watch wrestling and all that? Like, you want to go outside and do the moves you saw them dudes do and stuff. You even want to dress like Hulkamania and all this stuff. It shows the influence that you could have on children with just something that simple as that. But these wrestlers, they wasn't out there showing you that they were taking steroids. They were misusing women. They were doing other little things. It got more suggestive as time went on because of Vince McMahon freak ass. But it wasn't based on that, and kids don't usually see that unless it's exposed to them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what I'm trying to say. And a lot of times, they don't want to take the blame for that, but they do, because you showing them the most explicit thing you could possibly show them, with you showing who you is too. They already like you for who you is. You don't have to do the extra stuff, because kids will use their own imagination of just the character you is. But and like I said, the wrestling shit shows you that. You know what I'm saying? But these dudes didn't have to jump up there and take steroids before they go out there and do the show, because I'm pretty sure they understand that a child probably would go see a needle and pick it up and try to be Hulk Hogan. You get what I'm saying, child? Like, if even if the child at the mama house or something, and they mama on diabetes medicine or something like that, and she has syringes around the house or something, he got his favorite wrestler out there showing you how to take the damn steroid. You don't think LeBron gonna play with the needle? That's the type of shit I'm talking about. Like, it's that suggestive shit that people act like that don't exist, but these people profit off that shit and make millions of fucking dollars, while these artists sit there and get the crumbs and be happy with that shit and exploit the fuck out themselves. I still have a problem with that, child.
let's hear from one of our older partners, bro. Everybody used to fuck with the Reading Rainbow. Let's see what boy got.
Well, when PBS took Reading Rainbow off the air in 2009, primarily as a result of No Child Left Behind. That's a story that a lot of folks don't get. Yeah. Okay. So No Child Left Behind is doing exactly that. And so the mandate is to teach kids how to read, the rudiments of reading. And there was no money in the budget to encourage, to foster a love of reading. And so Reading Rainbow got...
So it seemed more like a luxury than education?
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Well, that's, look, we have
No, it's
spent
not.
so much money on the machinery of war in the last 10, 12 years.
There
We
it
are
is.
having to make really ridiculous choices. And we're sacrificing our kids. Literally sacrificing
Say
our
it again.
kids.
Cause they
Old-time ritual,
slow.
child.
Think about it,
It's an
son.
old-time
They don't
ritual,
wanna
though.
read. They just
Dang,
think
bro.
about it right now. Let's play before today, before tomorrow, right now, right? Before, we would say New Orleans, right? We from New Orleans, this, that, and the third. Today, niggas be like, yeah, man, from the NOLA. Like, why you got the short everything? Why everything has to turn into acronyms and shit now? Like, why your brain just can't process the big form of shit? Why is laughing out loud not spelled laughing out loud versus LOL?
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, yeah, abbreviated. Even the names of the rappers and stuff like that. BTY.
yeah, like everything is
BW7.
smaller to where you ain't got to
260.
use too much of your brain. Like, the fuck? Like, that you think that shit don't make no sense? I understand it, but it's slowing shit down. It's like it's slowing people down.
Right.
It's not making them dumb. They thinking they making us smaller because they saying, oh, y'all just making something
I was
so
just
big.
about to say that.
And we just making
Yeah.
it smaller. No, you not
They think
thinking.
being witty is being
No,
smart. Like
not
you
thinking.
have something over, nigga, because it
Now,
seems
don't
like
get
you're
me
thinking
wrong.
fast, but you're really moving slow.
It is good
But
to
I
have a
get what
code
you're saying.
because you might be in in certain situations, you might be in a spot to where you gotta hit a nigga with a quick code to, say something. But man,
Mhm.
that's the way
Time and place
niggas
for
talk. Like
stuff,
these
not for
niggas
every
talk.
damn thing.
They talk the acronym.
Talk like that,
Like,
Right.
they done took that shit off the fucking keyboard and they gonna tell you that shit, and that's the shit that LOL, or you just not gonna laugh.
They actually might start making keyboards if they have it already like that with the acronyms on them. That's popular or whatever for them to easily,
Yes,
to
man,
get
I'm
more
telling
words
you.
out of something. Man, I would not be
But he
surprised.
talking emoji. If you gotta learn how to talk emoji. Like what the fuck that? Like I don't know. But at the end of the day, it's all to no hate on the people that do it or don't do it. It's all to make what's big small. So I don't know. Just like we might say,
And it's
instead of
also
saying refrigerator, like,
hieroglyphs too.
no, I ain't gonna lie. Look, I say, swear to God, son. When the niggas started saying fridge versus refrigerator, because I remember my people always used to
Fridge?
say
Somebody saying Fred?
Yeah, I remember my people used to always say refrigerator.
Yeah, the refrigerator or the freezer.
Yeah, they never say fridge though. Like, go get that out the fridge.
Nah, out the fridge. No, that's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah,
out of
like you see what I'm saying? Like I'm not.
Yeah, even that NOLA thing. Like we never did say NOLA. Like
No,
that's
son.
out of town.
I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. Nigga will break the whole thing down. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. I'm not from. Oh, what is NOLA? That's some new shit.
Even New Orleans, like we
saying
even
how
use that.
everything.
Like New Orleans is even older than New Orleans. Like saying it all, they got like even it still had its own vernacular, but it didn't. It wasn't NOLA. It was never NOLA. Like it was, it was always the whole the whole word. Like it was. Cajun motherfuckers say Nolans. They even say Nolans. They showed it.
Nolans, yeah, but you're not gonna say NOLA. Like, what the fuck that
NOLA.
mean? That sounds like somebody name, versus, But I'm just saying, like, but I do get it. Like the kids, they like to break shit down. I think I got 2 more, and then that's it. I'm just playing through these videos. Or whatever, and what they see now. So what the children tomorrow gonna do? You think they gonna go back to spelling shit out?
No, I don't think so, though.
They gonna try to make that shit smaller. So how you can say LOL smaller? Emoji. They gonna talk emoji.
I think it's gonna be in.
Gonna be
I think it's gonna be
pictures.
in
They
for a
gonna go
little
right
minute,
back
but
to
I think they just
hieroglyphics.
gonna change it up a little bit. I think they gonna change.
Nah,
I think they gonna change up the vernacular.
The children of tomorrow
Niggas might
gonna
want to start
bring us
talking
back.
through the brain and shit.
Yeah, they gonna bring us back to hieroglyphics. It's gonna be signs and shit. A bird.
That's what I'm saying. They already there with the emoji. If you think about it, emojis are kind of like hieroglyphs. So it's like, it's on that type of time. So it's like
everything gotta come back around. That's all I be saying.
Exactly. I agree with that. Son. Ain't nothing new under this motherfucker.
For the card,
Yeah, I liked it, this one too. This was a good one.
One of the biggest problems in the black community.
What happened between you and your dad is funny?
He woke me up for the card, and then he woke
For the
me
what?
up, he was yelling at me, and then he just slapped me like 2 times.
He slapped you?
Yeah.
How so?
He was like, I was laying down. He was in the chair leaning over. He was like, I was like, bro, stop. And the third one,
Like on your face?
Get your ass up.
Okay.
And then he got my
Calm down. When we get into when I tell him to do something and he feels like he can yell back at me, And I
I'm about to
get
see what the
upset
problem is right
because I'm the daddy, and you're not going to disrespect me in my house.
Watch.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the measure. Nobody hit anybody. I was over his head while he was sleeping. I said, get up and do what I said. And I slap him. I tap my child on the head.
It's just the way how he came to him. Like,
This is the problem.
He just hollering. He hollering early in the morning. The boy just getting up. He just getting up, and I already had done got him up to do what I needed him to do anyway. But why you get out the bed and start coming to him hollering and cussing?
My car is down, so I needed to get an Uber for my wife. And all I did was tell him, transfer the card from one phone to the other so you can pay for the Uber. We got the Uber sitting out here waiting.
Let me say it again, y'all. Feelings don't raise no damn man. All you doing is raising that boy is to be a failure or a goddamn penitentiary number. Y'all are raising boys to be people you don't even like. You ain't gonna want no lazy ass, bum ass boy who got all the excuses in the damn world because you made him like that. You ain't gonna, this boy gonna be the type of motherfucker he gonna blame you on why he can't go get an apartment and why he didn't graduate and why he can't get a damn job. You crutching this nigga to be nothing. And y'all don't even understand that because you're putting feelings before logic. Nothing wrong with it. That's what we need our women for that emotional side. But when it's time to raise a goddamn man, that ain't how you do it. You understand? Because a man is only as good as what he is and what he can do for you. Let me break this down. I know y'all see this shit always going around. I'm not gonna be submissive if to anybody. Yeah, you only gonna be submissive to a nigga who pay all the bills. You only a man to a woman as much as you can take care of her, bro. See, it's vice versa. For as a woman, we can give a fuck what you do. You understand me? You only as good for what you can do for people, bro. That's what a damn man is. Whether they want to talk to it about it or not, they don't care how you do it, what you go through doing it. They don't care less. You only as good as how much money you got in this damn world to be a damn man. Go see if you broke. See if a nigga listen to you. Go talk to a woman broke and see if you anything. Women can do it all day. Be on days broke than a motherfucker. But for some reason, you got a lot to say when it's time to raise some shit. No offense to all the women out there, you know what I mean. If the shoe don't fit, don't holler at me. I'm commenting to the women who think they know a goddamn man and what this world need.
All right, so look, nah, I don't know. We ain't going that deep. We just talking about the children.
It's a great message though.
But it's a great message. Wait till I'm finished.
No, the same. No, we ain't. No, the hell we ain't. Your ass can walk up in a whole room of motherfuckers and they can give a goddamn less if you broke. You still finna get some action. Cause we can care less. A real man. I ain't talking about no nigga who ready to use you up. I'm talking about a real man. Real man can give a fuck what you do. He wanna know the qualities. Are you gonna help me be better? Are you a non-stress-free woman? Do you understand you gonna let me raise my kids? Do you know how to fall back? And when she go talks to her people, yeah, girl, he got all that money. He's somebody. Don't even have to meet the nigga. You don't know what type of character he got or nothing. Oh, girl, he got all the money. He got my house. We good. You only as good as what you can do for her, bro. Now let me go talk to my homies, man. You sound like a simp talking about she got all the money, man. She can help me. Nigga, we don't even ask that, to be honest. But that's a perk, though, when she got a little own. I ain't gonna hold you. But that is a red flag. You about to clash with somebody, because usually women with their own, got their own business, just like bosses and stuff, we gonna clash. Because she thinks she, wearing the britches and believe all this. I'm just like you. And, most. You a lucky motherfucker if you can find a submissive boss. And the only way you can find a submissive boss, you better be way better than her. You better have almost more than her or equal to her. Or you are not even a man. You are a boy. I just had to break that down to you, though. That lady right there, man, you got to, man. That's the problem with our community right there, man. It is a sad world we live in right there, raising these boys, and they making sure they getting a man about that household. And when we finally want to step up to the plate and raise our kid, we go through deal with this. Again, y'all need to wonder who pushes this type of shit. Who pushes no accountability?
Right. Who pushing this, people?
I ain't nobody just asking. Who pushes, what side pushes no accountability, delusion, and make boys be motherfucking girls? And we all the same. And fuck the straight black man. You ain't shit unless you got some money. This is Hood News Radio. Y'all comment below.
Shout out to Ron.
This right here, man. I had to post.
Yeah, man. Women, you gotta let the fucking dudes raise their sons, bro, because y'all can't do
The
that
mama
shit.
saying that he just got up, bro. That
What
was.
you mean he just got up?
Yeah.
You can't be yelling, man.
The man was trying to get an Uber for you to go to work, though, man.
That's what she said.
You get mad at the daddy because he trying to give Round a little responsibility because he asked him to do something for him. That should have been a cakewalk. You ain't even gotta go nowhere. He telling you to do something on your phone, shit that you usually do all day. I'm pretty sure. Switching over Cash App, Money Tap. Come on, bro.
And I know people probably saying, "What the fuck? The dad ain't have it or whatever." It's probably something.
Then you
he
lied
had
on
to
the man.
do.
Talking about he
It's
punched you all in the
shady,
back of
you know
your
what I'm
head and
saying?
all that.
He probably sent the daddy. Probably, I don't know. But I'm just saying, fuck.
You say that man punched you all in the back of your head, sir.
That
He had
man,
just got
was
up.
that nigga, the daddy said I slapped him a few times. I tapped my son. He talking about, no, man, he slapped me 3 times. And swap, pow, pow, wap, 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 wap. Bitch, you lucky he ain't punched your stupid ass 3 times.
You lucky you ain't go to sleep and wake back up and ain't know what the fuck happened. That shit crazy, man. And like they showing, bro, you gonna coddle him and like he said, man, you raising him to be somebody your ass probably ain't gonna like. You probably talk shit about the same churn that be doing that type of shit, and here you raising one.
Yeah, this nigga
Letting him do all kind of shit, and that's his damn daddy.
I got one more, bro.
That's
little
crazy.
white girl gonna break the little. Let me see how long.
Children these days, they could go right to their mama.
Shit, back in the day, you couldn't do
Your
that.
mama
'cause you-
back in the G. Yeah, you
Your
couldn't
daddy
rent to your
gonna
mama back then. She can't save you, nigga. Yeah.
You can't save
Matter of
you.
fact, your mama gonna
uncle
say
ain't
this
even
shit.
about to play
I'm gonna
that.
wait till your daddy get home. Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna wait till your dad get home.
Exactly.
We gonna handle this shit.
gonna
Shit
handle
like that, you know. You ain't don't deal with me. Deal with your daddy.
Deal with your daddy.
You know, your father won't talk to you about them grades me and you was talking about earlier. Here you go.
Oh, your uncle won't
Shit
talk
like
to
that, chap, man. Yeah, or your
Oh,
uncle.
you love
I'm
me.
trying to tell you, nigga
You know
coming
what I'm
through.
saying?
Nigga coming
Like,
through, bro.
yeah, you gotta talk to a
They
man.
called the police. They calling the police on the daddy now, chap. This shit is crazy.
Yeah, son. That's the
The state
you know
is
what's crazy?
raising our kids.
I was
That
I
shit is
was
so
at
true.
the ass end of that era because before, like I would say, before Katrina, that was like a no go type shit. But after Katrina, yeah, so it was like a raise and
Influx of that shit.
yeah, like them niggas was getting serious with the don't touch me shit. I'm like, boy, y'all little motherfucker, you can't beat on children like that no more. So now you can just be bad, right? Man, get the fuck.
So I know I'm still young, but when I was a kid, a lot of things were different. Technology has rapidly evolved in the last decade, and it's changed the way we do almost everything, especially for kids, which is what I'm doing for this week's video, kids back then versus kids now. I've been wanting to make this video for a really long time now because recently I've been noticing a lot of differences between my generation and the generation now, so let's get started. Hanging out with friends. When I was younger, hanging out with friends was a lot different than it is today. I mean, for one, we actually talked to each other and we played a lot of games, and it looked something like this.
26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
That's that
No,
it,
you're not.
nigga.
Here it comes.
That's that it, nigga. Classic.
Boy, look, nigga, hardly
But
beat
it seems like
fast.
kids today are just so engulfed in all of this new technology, and hanging out with their friends looks a little something more like this.
Bitch, you gonna hear somebody breathing or something.
Look at this shit with they boring ass.
I'm trying to Instagram something. Can you like chill out?
Dang.
Food. When I was younger, we had the coolest food ever, and lunch looked a little something like this.
Do you know if you guys are training for Cosmic Brownies?
Oh my gosh, I have a Lunchable. I'll totally trade.
Okay, what do you have though? I got corn.
Yeah. But I feel like the food that
Yeah, you
kids
gotta
eat
eat that
today
corn,
is
man.
either extremely boring or just plain gross, and
Yeah, you gotta
lunchtime
eat
looks
that
a little
corn.
something like this.
Okay, I've got a salad and
You was real tough for a little minute. Your mama down there.
I've got Cosmic Brownies. Ew. Bethany, do you know how bad that is for you? So much empty calories and sugar. Oh, my mom does not eat.
Make her feel bad because she got the brownies. Ah, that's
I love
dirty.
corn.
Slang
That's
words.
dirty.
When I was
Don't
younger,
lie,
we
they
had
do
some of
eat
the
healthy,
coolest and
though.
most creative slang words ever, and
That's
conversations
well,
look
I
a
can't
little
count
something
it.
like
Yeah,
this.
that's
The food was healthy
that's
as
what you
fuck.
were saying about the
Booyah!
about the
Yo,
abbreviations.
Your hair is rad. Thanks, dog. There was a sale at Claire's.
But kids today use some of the weirdest words I have ever heard in my entire life. Like seriously, I feel like 90% of the time I have no idea what anyone is saying anymore, and conversations look a little something like this.
Yo, Arden, you got a bae or nah? No. Slay!
Communication. Okay, now I don't know if I'm the only one, but back when I was a
You
kid,
doing
I actually
any
had my
fucking
best
thing.
friend's home phone number memorized. And home phones were the
Just
main
say
way of communication. I would use my home phone to
One
call
of
my
those
best friend's
words.
home phone, and it would look a little something like this.
Well, let me take that though.
Hello, Mrs. Smith? Is Rebecca there? Could you ask if I left my Tamagotchi at her house?
Whereas today, there are so many different forms of communication. It is absolutely insane. Kids are given iPhones at extremely young ages. I remember my first phone, I got it in 7th grade, and it was a flip phone. But seriously, I can't tell you the amount of times I've seen a kid who looks like they're 6 years old walking around with an iPhone, and communication for kids today looks a little something like this.
Arden, check your Snapchat. Check mine. Check yours. Andrea, check yours. On it.
Now I could seriously go on and on and on with this video. Like
Oh,
on
no,
car rides,
yeah,
for
huh?
example, we used to use paper maps instead of GPSs,
She
or
on
the fact
point.
that you can get practically anything you want in 1 second using the internet. And don't even get me started about TV shows back then compared to TV shows today. So much has changed with kids because of technology, and
Where the
personally,
family
my
matters
opinion on
at.
it is that technology is good, but in moderation. But I want to hear your guys' opinions, so make sure to leave a comment down below letting me know what you think about this. And speaking of opinions, I recently found out about this website called Opinion Outpost. Basically, it's a website where your opinion actually matters, and you can get paid for it. Research companies want to hear your opinions on things like TV shows, movies, new products. It's free to join, and if you want to sign up like I did, then there is a link in the
Little
description
promo
that you
right
can go and
quick.
click. So make sure you check the promotions tab in your email to see all the emails from Opinion Outpost. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this week's video. If you liked it, or if you agreed with any
Yeah, all right. I appreciate you for your little video and stuff. You did
Shout
that.
out to your pig.
Yeah, but
She was
yeah.
on point. She was definitely
She
on
was
point
on
with some of
point,
those,
bro. Like, that
especially
shit.
especially the churn versus the and she versus that versus the it. And when she saw him showed up on them phones, yeah, y'all ain't got that dog.
Come on, man. The motherfuckers is wondering why they keep getting caught by the police. Y'all ain't running. Y'all ain't never ran.
Yo, you ain't healthy. Your brain big, but your heart ain't healthy. Your heart small.
You eating a salad. But you ain't
You
losing
you
muscle.
eating a chemical-based salad. You think fucking salad got all kind of pesticides
You
sprayed
ain't
on
never
that big
used to
ass
have all
tomatoes
this
and shit, man. Don't
cereal,
tell me that about
motherfucking recall.
eating healthy. Them people
You ain't
crazy,
have
man.
all that shit like
How
that,
y'all
man.
eating healthy and y'all fatter than what we was?
Man, what? And they hell on
Obesity
folks.
rate for these children right now is out of control, buddy.
Why they hair though, bro? Why they look old fast?
It be stunting.
That's what I
Why they
want.
look older?
Why they look old so fast? Like,
See, y'all ain't holding y'all youth. What generation we in now? Beta? Fuck, I think we passed alpha now. Shit, I don't know where we. Cause they done started doing that shit. Alpha, beta, they starting to do the Greek letters and shit now. I think we're in one of them motherfuckers right now, man. Hey, bro. Only time I tell, child.
Yeah, but I passed the mic shit.
That's what's up. It's, well, shit, I could show you some of the shit. Well, look, I could go right into it with this right here then. From what your girl was talking about. I got something for you, child. Look at this shit.
Ow, daddy, my pussy hurts.
Man, what the fuck?
You see something? We'll play it again.
Wait, play it again. Hold on.
Ow, daddy, my pussy hurts.
Seeing it though.
Ow, daddy, my pussy hurts.
Gen X. What? Oh, I didn't even notice you there. Per usual. Where have you been? Minding my business. Well, we gotta have work. Oh, do you actually know how to use them in real life? Oh, y'all been too quiet. Y'all been too loud. Cause we're trying to change the world. And we're just trying to survive it. Listen. No, you listen, you Cabbage Patch Killjoy. Oh, yes. We were raised on hose water and neglect, TV dinners and dial-up. We're sarcastic cynics who didn't talk about trauma. We just stuffed it down and sucked it up. Well, maybe you shouldn't come for the latchkey kids who grew up with grass stains, told time by the streetlight, and were built by around and find out. This is great. So if you're coming for us, Stranger Things, you better come correct, because we're just here to kick ass and chew bubblegum. What? And we're all out of bubblegum. Literal chill. Shut up! Now leave me the hell alone. Why are you scared of him? Because the quiet ones are killers. You're Delulu. And you owe me a popcorn. God, you guys are so cringy.
Man.
Shout out to Bebo Prince, man. Shout out to Bebo Prince, man. He another one that be on that type of time, bro. He be doing a couple of, the things like that with the lacrosses, man. I mean, hey, bro, what you think about those three right there? Because that was 3 generations right there around that we both got to, see, grow up with, and after. So was he on point with that, or you saw some inconsistencies?
Nah, that nigga was on point. Definitely was on point, son. Like, ain't no fucking way you gonna sit up there and, like, them bitches do be like that though. Like, they always got something smart to say instead of just listening. Like, oh man, yeah, you gotta do this. Like, bitch, do you know how to take off the windshield wipers and put them back on, bitch? Cause you you about to pay a nigga $50. You know what I'm saying, man? I swear, though, I seen a nigga with I'm leaving out AutoZone, and I seen a dude with a truck. That's the easiest here life to change, bro. To me, but because sometimes you just gotta pop the hood and be right there. But anyway, long story short, he like, man, I pay you, dog. I pay you, just change my life, bro. I said, dog, I'd rather show you how to do it than to take your money. Because now every time you still gonna be just paying the nigga to do it, and you can't do it. But
showing them how to fish, huh?
Yeah, fuck, like
instead of giving them one.
He said, man, so if I just take this off, it's right there. I said, yeah, nigga, was about to take your money too. But, don't do that to yourself, nigga. Like, that's easy work.
And I guarantee you this nigga, and he got a smartphone too, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah, man. All you gotta do is look online.
That be killing me, bro.
See, that's what be killing me with the
phone in your hand.
And they still don't use it. Like, that shit's stupid.
Thank you, but they smart and all this shit, because you... Come on,
they
bro. They telling you, bro. They be camping, bro. These the old time stunners, bro. They want to look like they into all this shit and don't be using none of this shit.
They use it to be seen. They use it. They just use it to be seen.
Yes. It's about views, chap, and likes and shit. They don't do none of that shit when they turn their fucking camera on,
Man,
dog. That's the
that's how
crazy
you
part.
You had to be popping in real life.
You had to be popular, yeah.
'Cause we ain't have no fucking phones and shit. We had niggas had phones to talk on,
To
but
make you
ain't
look
have
better.
phones
We ain't
to
had no
see
filters or
nobody.
nothing either, nigga. You had to wash your ass.
Well, yeah, and you had to put that shit on.
You had to look like something, man.
Yeah, you had to look like something.
You ain't had no filters, nigga. You was ugly, dog.
Yeah,
And you made
everybody
that shit work. Whatever you had, whatever your
Everybody,
strong suit was, you used that, man.
apprentice.
Some of the
fucking-
the ugliest niggas was the best ribblers.
They had to be.
There you go.
Niggas used to
They
be
ain't
on
run the
the edge.
TikTok and make a skit about it. Them niggas went out there and was going at it, battling niggas. Oh no, but yeah, bro, I'ma just keep it light on this one, chap. I got a couple of more levels I'm gonna show you. Check this out.
You got some money? Let me borrow $2 till tomorrow.
Just wait till tomorrow then. What's wrong with you?
You got some money? Let me borrow $2 till tomorrow.
Just wait till tomorrow then. What's wrong with you?
So, chap, there is some hope, though. That's why I said
It gotta come
It's
back.
so little
son.
round to
It
it.
has to
There
come
is
back.
some
son.
hope,
That's
yeah.
all I'm saying, bro. It's gonna come back around. It got to be. It got to because them
Round said,
children
what's wrong
don't
with you?
understand this shit. And that's because of these parents, bro. That's because of his parents. That's
That's
because
right.
he always his
You know,
parents.
Pops done told him that shit. You tested him about
Yeah.
chap. That nigga
Fuck,
said,
if
man,
you-
let me
if
borrow
you-
$2.
Wait till tomorrow,
tomorrow.
nigga, you don't need to borrow it. The fuck?
You get it tomorrow, then.
Get it tomorrow.
Yeah, I love it, my nigga. I
$2.
love it. But he also had the wherewithal, though, too, to want to use it and be, be smart about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, actually be smart about something and not try to be, flip at the mouth, basically. You see what I'm saying? Learning the situation and understand that somebody trying to get me at that age, nigga.
Hey.
I fucking love it. I fucking love it, though. Nah, I know you're gonna like this one, chap. I found a little African doing this thing, bro, talking about these kids and shit and how a nigga used to come through the door. So just take yourself back. We gonna take a trip back, chap, and just remember how you used to come through the door, nigga. And tell me if you like this one.
80s.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Hey, good afternoon. How was work today? Work was good. I'm gonna go take a shower and I'll be right back. I cooked some jollof rice in the kitchen. You can have some. Oh, okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Kids born in the 90s.
Will you shut my door? Hey, I didn't say you should break the door. Your shoes. You know I just got this carpet cleaned. What at all is wrong with you? Is your father going to hang your bag? I am still waiting for you to greet me. Sorry, ma. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, and you better fix your face. Ma, I'm gonna take a shower now. You need Jesus.
Kids born in the 2000s.
Oh shit.
Hey, will you shut my door? But ma, the door is closed. You better go close it well.
Smart
now.
ass.
This is why I hate coming back to this house every day. Nobody is forcing you to come back to this house every day. Your shoes and your bag. You are stressing me out. You are stressing me out. This is affecting me mentally. This is just child abuse. If you continue this way, it's going to affect you physically too. I should have just stayed out. I don't want to come back to this house anymore. My son, you can just go get your own house and stay there. I did not ask you to bring me into this world to suffer. My suffering child.
Oh, this is not fair.
Just let me know when you're done.
I don't want this. I don't want that.
Yep. Sounds about right.
They say this was child abuse.
Nigga, cause your ass don't want to listen.
It remind me of what you just showed with the daddy. And he talking about his daddy punched him in the back of his head 3 times. Niggas be just making up shit. Sonny sure crazy. Sonny shit. Like, what is you going through, man? What the fuck? What is you watching that make you feel like you 35? What is going on? Oh man. But that 90s one was definitely me, bro. That was definitely me, that 90s one. That was crazy, right?
Man, that shit is crazy as hell.
Whew. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Let me see what else I got. I think I got one more.
The means to see, go get that door. He used to go get that door.
Awesome. Hey, man. If she got that big door open, close that goddamn screen door. Let them flies in here, boy. The screen door. The goddamn flies in here. What's wrong with you? So put that shit up and take your uniform off. Listen to nothing, boy. Nigga was Deftone, man. That shit crazy. Cartoons and every little favorite shows about to come on and shit. But yeah, bro. You know, just to lighten up the mood on that one, bro. I'm glad you showed your piece, because it went right in with that, man. Because we gotta start embracing, you know, the good side of it. Like I said, and take the good with the bad and just try to learn from it. I think that's the main focus with this, you know. I see it, you know, I see it where we all could learn from each other. I just watched 85 South, and they had George Wallace on there. It's a good one, y'all can check it out. George Wallace was talking about that just as much as they was giving George Wallace compliments. George Wallace was, you know, telling them, you know, this man, y'all, I be watching y'all, man. I be shit. Sometimes I be looking at y'all tear that fucking stage up. I be like, motherfuckers, you know, in a good way though. You see what I'm saying? As far as, you know, delivering and you know, giving them props for actually being good at what they're good at. For him to be, you know, deep in the game as he is, you know, it shows the it shows that you don't just pay homage to the older people. Older folks can pay homage to the younger people doing their damn thing too. And I think if we had more of that, you know, it wouldn't be so much of a versus, but a learning experience for each generation. Because a lot of people are stuck in their ways too, you know, and the stuff we show these kids, they definitely gonna learn, and the stuff that we teach them, they definitely gonna throw that shit away. So yeah, with this situation I'm about to show y'all right here, I'm close with this one, chop. But like I said, we done got the good part, so gotta give y'all the bad too. So these things can happen either way, you know, whether they dealing on TikTok or whether they trying to be like Lil King, chop. You feel me?
Right.
Check this shit out.
Deputies say a man opened fire, shooting 3 children who were trying to rob him. And so we know those children are between 12 and 15 years old, so pretty young. It unfolded last night in an apartment complex parking lot on North Houston Roslyn, which is not too far from 249 in Northwest Harris County. ABC 13's Pooja Lodia has been speaking with some neighbors and joins us live there from the scene. And Pooja, what did those neighbors tell you?
Neighbors say they heard more than 10 gunshots, so they ran outside to find out what was going on. They tell me they were shocked when they realized just how young these children are. Investigators say this whole thing happened late last night, so on Christmas Day. They tell us that 3 to 5 kids who were aged 12 to 15 years old tried to rob a man by gunpoint right here in the parking lot, which is where those children live, according to neighbors. The man they were trying to rob, investigators say, got a gun and started shooting, hitting 3 of the children. Those children were then taken to the hospital and are still alive right now. But one child, who was only 12 years old, is in critical condition at the hospital as we speak.
He screamed out help, so I ran down there to, see what I could do to help him. And I took one look at his face, and I'm like, this is a baby. It's a child.
Ain't no more babies, you know what I'm saying? Chop up.
I mean, my mind went all over the place at that point.
Investigators tell us that the shooter in this case is cooperating with them. They tell us that he at this point has not been detained or charged with any crimes, but all of this remains under investigation. Reporting live, Pooja Lodia.
Talking about slick shots at the head. He didn't know what was going on. Some niggas was trying to rob him, chap.
Damn.
He didn't know. Come to find out around 12, my nigga. What, he gonna get on IG Live and talk about the incident? He gonna stun about getting shot if he survived? I don't know, chap. I'm just saying what he's sharing is going and what the, you know what I'm saying, look at to be like was approved to them on some shit. It's like what they brag about and shit. Nah.
I just can't believe
14 through 12, though. 4 of them. They trying to get Ron. Ron pull out that thing and went to acting ass, nigga, like a motherfucking Cali school teacher with the ruler, nigga. He pulled the ruler out, chop, and started popping hands. Around in critical condition, bro. 12 years old, bro. Playing with his life like that. You think he be watching the Lakeem or the RT videos and shit? Flashing the money and shit. The niggas got their guns and shit. Mouth full of pills and shit. Just a question. But yeah, bro, these all this is involved, and all these type of things are factors in when we dealing with this generation versus our generation versus, you know, the like you said, into the future versus the into the future children. You know, what is to come when you have both sides of these things. You know, like I said, only time will tell, bro. But you could definitely, you know, see the difference in why there's even a verses in it to begin with. So
yeah, bro. Like I said, it don't always be hate towards the other generation. It just be like, we just want y'all to do the things we did well too. You know, not just wanna be with all the technology. Like I said, a lot of older people can't even get the technology, so we need you to manipulate the technology, but y'all got to listen.
I gave up on it too. So,
y'all got to listen. They don't listen. It won't be, you know, the shit got to come back around for a circle. And I hate that we damn near have to lose so many in a generation because they just don't want catch on to those simple little things. But the father coming back from now on, I think it's gonna be more of a presence than it was before. I mean, even though it's still a big present, but shit, that's all I had, man. So honestly, that's all we had. Peter probably ain't coming back. We gonna close the show out with the official sound.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This has been another episode, another smooth episode. We be having nice smooth episodes. Man, I don't know what lumpy it is, but
say lumpy.
the episode's been smooth and in and out of there, but yeah, I enjoyed tonight's episode, man. This is what I had to present this week or whatever. But next week we got Silent up next.
I'm up to bat, yes sir. Knocking it out the park.
We'll see what he got to bring us next week or whatever. Shout out to Pete that he would be here with us if he could, but he's not. But any final thoughts like on anything? Last statement.
I just want to get a shout out to the people who came through. That's all. Grace, know the fact I received. Yeah, P-Dot was in there, and as always, the DD504. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all presence all the time. Like, comment, share.
Well, this is I am
subscribe to the nigga.
Your host, Chop Tracks.
And your co-host, Silent Child 17. Goers, son.
We out of here, man. Catch y'all next week.
Peace, y'all.
Oh, shit. Man.